All right, Shalom. This is Harwan Ban Yasha Allah of the Lions Den Camp. I want to say Kal Halayim, Alaya Hawa, Bahashim Hawashai, Bahashim Harakakwadash, Ma'amah, that belong to the elder apostles of GMS and the elders. Shalom to you, Akim, Nakwatim, and children that believe in sincerity and truth around the four corners of the earth. This is going to be an open forum. I'm going to go through Revelation chapter 5 and just, go in the spirit. All right. So it's Revelation chapter 5, verse 1. And I saw in the right hand of him that sat on the throne a book written within and on the back side, sealed with 7 seals. All right. And we know that's the book of life, the book of judgment, and the prophecies. Now, those things were made known to Yahushua. And the proof is that we're able to understand today. All right. And that's the proof that's even more proof that Yahushua prevailed and that he's on the right hand of the Father, because the spirit is being pushed out around the world today. All right. The spirit of truth, the spirit of prophecy and understanding. This is John 15:15. Henceforth I call you not servants, for the servant knoweth not what his Lord doeth, but I have called you friends, for all things that I have heard of my Father I have made known unto you. All right, so now the Lord being on the right hand of the Father, check this out. This is John 16:5. But now I go my way to him that sent me, and none of you asketh me, whither goest thou? But because I have said these things unto you, sorrow have filled your heart. Right? When Yahushua died on the cross, he went on the right hand of the Father. All right. After he was sent up, taken up, and glorified. Now, only thing now he had to get his throne, get his kingdom. All right. But now I go my way to him that sent me. So Yahweh sent Yahushua. And none of you ask me, whither goest thou? But because I have said these things unto you, sorrow hath filled your heart. Nevertheless, I tell you the truth. It is expedient for you that I go away. All right, so it was expedient for us that Yahushua went through his temptation, all right, his trial. And it says what? For if I go not away, the Comforter will not come unto you. So if the Lord Yahushua didn't go on the right hand of the Father, that spirit wouldn't be sent out today. All right. It says, but if I depart, I will send him unto you. And when he is come, he will reprove the world of sin and of righteousness and of judgment. So that's the spirit of truth. All right. That's the Comforter. Verse 13, it says, howbeit when he, the spirit of truth, is come, he will guide you into all truth. And that's what we have today, the spirit of truth. All right, that guides us unto all truth. And we have an unction to know all things pertaining to the will of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. For he shall not speak of himself, right? Because it's not an individual. The spirit is just a spirit of truth. All right, that's sent from the Father to Yahushua unto the hopeful elect and believers. But whatsoever he shall hear, that shall he speak, and he will show you things to come. That's what the spirit. That's why the scriptures say the spirit of the Lord is the spirit of prophecy. All right. And it says, what? He shall glorify me, for he shall receive of mine and shall show it unto you. All things that the Father hath are mine. Therefore saith I that he shall take of mine and shall show it unto you. A little while and ye shall not see me, and again a little while and ye shall see me, because I go to the Father. Right? Because Yahushua was taken up and he conquered on the cross, and he was taken up into the chariot. into the heavens, all right, into the spirit realm. It was glorified with a glorified body, first one, all right, the first fruit. And he's been on the right hand of the Father ever since. And because of that, he's going to be sent in these days to deliver the children of Israel. This is John 12:23. And Yahushua answered them, saying, the hour is come that the Son of Man should be glorified, right? So Yahushua was glorified, after he was taken up on the cross, after the cross. Verily, verily, I say unto you, except a corn of wheat fall into the ground and die, it abideth alone. All right. So by him dying on the cross, he was able to what? Deal with us in the spirit. All right. But if it die, it bringeth forth much fruit, man. You see that? He that loveth his life shall lose it, and he that hateth his life in this world shall keep it unto life eternal. All right. So Yahushua had to die for the sins of Israel. That's why he was sent. If any man serve me, let him follow me, and where I am, there shall also my servant be. If any man serve me, him will my Father honor. Now is my soul troubled, and what shall I say? Father, save me from this hour. But for this cause came I unto this hour. Father, glorify thy name. And that's what we're here to do, all right, for the final hour, to show his praise and hope and faith. All right, Revelations 5:1. And I saw in the right hand of him that sat on the throne a book written within, and on the backside sealed with 7 seals. This is Revelations 20:11. And I saw a great white throne, and him that sat on it, from whose face the earth and the heaven fled away, and there was found no place for them. And I saw the dead, small and great, stand before Yahweh. Right, this is in the heavens. And books were open, and another book was open with his book, which is the book of life. And the dead were judged out of those things which were written in the books according to their works. All right. Now, this is something that's going to happen in the last days. All right. In these times of judgment, when the Lord opened the books and gives judgments to life or death, he's going to start in the heavens and hand out judgment in the heavens and bring those spirits back with him in their new bodies. That's going to be the elect. All right. And then upon the earth, and anybody that's martyrs in those days, in those last days, those last moments, going to be taken up. All right. And then upon the earth is going to be judgment. Okay. So I'm going to get this real quick. All right. Because Yahushua was given the, the ability and the honor of knowing Yahweh's plans, knowing his will. And even the angels desired to look into that. But that ability and that privilege was given to Yahushua because of his sacrifice. All right. 1 Peter 1:12, unto whom it was revealed that not unto themselves, but unto us they did minister the things which are now reported unto you by them that have preached the gospel unto you, which the Holy Ghost sent down from heaven, right, today, which things the angels desire to look into. All right. So it says the angels desire to look into this, but only Yahushua was given that privilege. Wherefore gird up the loins of your mind, be sober, and hope to the end for the grace that is to be brought upon unto you at the revelation of Yahushua. He's about to be revealed, man. A so-called Negro coming from the heavens, man, from the tribe of Judah. All right, white and woolly hair. And he's about to return, man. Dark skin with bands of angels. Hebrews 1, 13. But to which of the angels said he at any time, sit on my right hand until I make thine enemies thy footstool? All right, so none of the angels were given that honor, or no man, because Paul even said that. And no person in the heavens, no creation in the heavens or upon earth was able to look upon the book that was in the hand of Yahweh and unloose the seals thereof. All right, bring about the prophecies, you know. And Yahweh Shai is given that ability, and Yahweh is given that power to Yahweh Shai to judge man and to bring about the prophecies, man, and to command the angels and the rest with Yahweh. All right. Now even Paul said it. Now check this out. It says, "Are they not all ministering spirits sent forth to minister for them who shall be heirs of salvation?" So all of them were sent forth to minister and to serve, and just like we are, we were sent for this purpose. All right, to do the Lord's service upon the earth and to bring about His will. This is Romans 9:1. I say the truth in Yahweh Shai, I lie not, my conscience also bearing me witness in the Holy Spirit, that I have great heaviness and continual sorrow in my heart. For I could wish that myself were cursed from Yahweh Shai, from my brethren, my kinsmen, according to the flesh, who are Israelites. All right. So Paul would that he could have been crucified for his own people. You know. Now it says, but check this out. This is 1 Corinthians 1:12. Now this I say, that every one of you saith, I am of Paul, right? And I of Apollos, and I of Cephas, and I of Yahweh Shai. Is Yahweh Shai divided, right? Because Paul was teaching to the brothers over there in Corinth that, hey man, they shouldn't be divided. They should be in the spirit of Yahweh Shai and teach the same things and believe. All right, the testimony of Yahweh Shai. It says, and I of Cephas, and I of Yahweh Shai. Is Yahweh Shai divided? Was Paul crucified for you? Or were ye baptized in the name of Paul? I thank Yahweh that I baptized none of you but Crispus and Gaius, lest any should say that I baptized in my own name. See that? So it says this, verse 17, for Yahweh Shai sent me not to baptize, but to preach the gospel, not with wisdom of words, lest the cross of Yahweh Shai should be made of none effect. For the preaching of the cross is to them that perish foolishness, but unto us which are saved, it is the power of Yahweh. All right, so it's very important when Yahweh Shai died and went to the heavens. If not, we wouldn't even be here today. We'd be destroyed. We would take on all the judgment that's coming. But the Lord said those that he gave to Yahweh Shai, right? Yahweh, let me show you. John 17:9. I pray for them. I pray not for the world. See that? So the Lord is not praying in the heavens for these people. When he's up there in the heavens on the right hand of the Father, he's praying for us. He's our intercessor. The Spirit is praying for us. All right? For our infirmities, for our forgiveness. I pray for them. I pray not for the world, but for them, right? Yahweh Shai is our high priest in the heavens. And he prays for who? The children of Israel. And of the children of Israel, he's only dealing with the elect. So it says what? I pray for them. I pray not for the world, but for them which thou hast given me, for they are thine. All mine are thine, and thine are mine. I am glorified in them. So with Yahweh Shai leaving and going to the heavens, and he's our high priest in the presence of Yahweh, all right, offering up our prayers, praying for our condition and our covering and guiding us, from the altar in the heavens, from the temple. So, and he's the only one worthy, the Lion of the tribe of Judah. And that's why I want to get that. So it says what? And now I am no more in the world. See that? And we represent Yahushua here today. That's why we're his voice and we have to speak. All right. He's trusting us with his word. He's trusting us while he's gone to speak and warn his people and to teach our people about him, And now I am no more in the world, but that's why he's long suffering, witnessing the afflictions of his people and of his world. And these are in the world, and I am come to thee, Holy Father. Keep through thine own name those whom thou hast given me, that they may be one as we are one. See, that's the spirit of truth. That's the spirit right there, being in one agreement. All right, so we're being kept in his name while he's gone, and that's what he prayed. And Yahweh promised Yahushua that he was going to send forth his spirit upon the earth. I'm going to keep reading. It says, and now come I to thee, and these, where was I? All right, verse 12, while I was with them in the world, I kept them in thy name, right? And that was important to Yahushua. He's a shepherd of his sheep, and he cares about us. All right. And it says what? He kept us. He was always on us, teaching us. Those that thou gavest me, I have kept, and none of them is lost, but the son of perdition, talking about Judas, that the scripture might be fulfilled. So Judas turned wicked, only that the scripture might be fulfilled. That was it. All right. So Judas is going to be in the kingdom as well. And now come I to thee, and these things I speak in the world, that they might have my joy fulfilled in themselves. So Yahushua coming down from heaven, being born from Joseph and Mary, and him teaching us, that spoke the truth upon the earth, and it was written for us to have hope today. And I have given them thy word, and the world have hated them, because they are not of the world, even as I am not of the world. All right. So to be dead to this world is to be alive with Yahushua. It says, I pray not that thou shouldest take them out of the world, but that thou shouldest keep them from the evil. That they are not of the world, even as I am not of the world. Sanctify them through thy truth. Thy word is truth. So the truth is what sanctifies us today. All right. Just as the laws would sanctify us. But now you still have people saying they're keeping the law, but they're wicked as hell still, man. Or their doctrine is off about Yahweh and his son, Yahushua. All right. And even about deliverance. Casting burdens upon our people that a law can have them delivered, and a law that they're unable to keep perfectly. So we gain mercy and forgiveness of sin through Yahushua. All right. And we keep the law, making it our lifestyle. All right. It says, as thou hast sent me into the world, even so have I also sent them into the world. And for their sakes I sanctify myself, that they also might be sanctified through the truth. And again, it says what? Neither pray I for these alone, but for them also which shall believe on me through their word. So whoever believes what we teach and what the apostles teach, right? And what the scriptures say. It says that they all may be one, as thou, Father, art in me, and I in thee, that they also may be one in us, that the world may believe that thou hast sent me. So making us all in one spirit and agreement. that Yahweh Shai is the true king, and that Yahweh is the Father, all right, and the Creator. And he's about to bring righteousness upon this earth. This is 1 Peter 3:21. The like figure whereunto even baptism doeth also now save us, not the putting away of the filth of the flesh, but the answer of a good conscience toward Yahweh, by the resurrection of Yahweh Shai. See that? Who is gone into heaven and is on the right hand of Yahweh, angels and authorities and powers being made subject unto him, man. So all the angels and spirits and powers in the earth and in the heavens are made subject unto Yahweh Shai. All right. And as in heaven, so shall it be upon earth. And that's what the long suffering is about. This is John 17:23. I and them, and thou and me, that they may be made perfect in one, right? Perfect in faith. And in that day will be made perfect by the Lord giving us the second covenant, all right, to the elect of the children of Israel. And that the world may know that thou hast sent me, and hast loved them as thou hast loved me. Father, I will that they also, whom thou hast given me, be with me where I am, that they may behold my glory. So Yahweh Shai is on the right hand of the Father, long suffering, just wanting us to be there where he is. And when by the time we see him, we'll be as he is, though. We'll be changed. All right. And that they may behold my glory, which thou hast given me, for thou lovest me before the foundation of the world. O righteous Father, the world have not known thee, but I have known thee, and these have known that thou hast sent me. And I have declared unto them thy name, and will declare it, that the love wherewith thou hast loved me may be in them, and I in them. So the love deals with what? Order. So Yahweh Shai was praying to the Father that we'll be able to be with him in the heavens. And Yahweh is going to answer his prayers. This is 1 Thessalonians 4:14. For if we believe that Yahweh Shai died and rose again, even so them also which sleep in Yahweh Shai will Yahweh bring with him. So if anybody that dies in the truth in these times, when the Spirit is sent, ever since Abba Bivens, they're going to be with Yahweh Shai when he returns. All right. And it says what? Even so, them also which sleep in Yahweh Shai will Yahweh Shai bring with him. So they're going to be with him. For this we say unto you by the word of Yahweh Shai, that we which are alive and remain unto the coming of Yahweh Shai shall not prevent them which are asleep. So they're going to get their bodies first. All right. But we'll eventually be one and equal. For the Lord is still going to be ranked, but, with the second covenant, having the new bodies, with the laws written in our inward part, being perfect, righteous. For the Lord himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, and a shout to fight, or to come up to the heavens, with the voice of the archangel, with the trump of Yahweh, and the dead in Yahweh Shai shall rise first, man. All right. And then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds into the chariots to meet the Lord in the air, and so shall we ever be with the Lord. Wherefore comfort one another with these words. So Yahweh is going to grant Yahweh Shai his prayers. He's praying that his elect will be with him in the heavens, and in glorified bodies as well. Revelations 5:2. And I saw a strong angel proclaiming with a loud voice. And right here in Revelation 5:1, the one sitting on the throne goes with Daniel chapter 7, where it speaks of the Yahweh and the white woolly hair and a white garment. All right, meaning pure. And I saw a strong angel proclaiming with a loud voice, Who is worthy to open the book and to loose the seals thereof? And no man in heaven, nor in earth, nor under the earth, was able to open the book, neither to look thereon. And I wept much, because no man was found worthy to open and to read the book, neither to look thereon. And one of the elders saith unto me, Weep not. Behold, the Lion of the tribe of Judah. All right, that's Yahushua, man. The Lion of the tribe of Judah, conquering lion. All right, Yahweh, the root of David. All right, and the root just means he sprang out of Judah, right? Offspring of King David. All right, basically Solomon back again. Have prevailed to open the book and to loose the 7 seals thereof. And I beheld, and lo, in the midst of the throne of the 4 beasts, and the 4 beasts just represents what? Creatures, living creatures, all right, which are the angels. And in the midst of the elders stood a lamb as it had been slain, having 7 horns and 7 eyes, which are the 7 spirits of Yahweh sent forth into all the earth. All right, representing what? The 7 churches of Asia Minor and the 7 angels. All right, that Yahushua has over those people, over his people. Now right here it says what? The lamb is not talking about an actual lamb. It's talking about as far as it being sacrificed. Yahushua, pure lamb. All right, dealing with the Passover, but Yahushua is our ultimate sacrifice. And it said, as it had been slain. So this is in the heavens. This is after Yahushua died on the cross. So this is in the heavens after he was taken up. And this is a ceremony that happened to where he was, everything was being made subject unto him. All right, he prevailed to open the book. It says what? And he came and took the book out of the right hand of him that sat upon the throne. You know, and that's an honor for him to be able to do that. And when he had taken the book, the 4 beasts and 24 elders fell down before the Lamb, having every one of them harps and golden vials, full of odors, which are the prayers of the saints. It's crazy, right? So our prayers are being carried to Yahushua in golden vials in the heavens in these times. Because there was a time when Yahweh didn't deal with our prayers. But now, through Yahushua, he's accepting our prayers. All right. It says in 10, it says in 9, and they sung as they sung a new song, saying, Thou art worthy to take the book and to open the seals thereof. For thou wast slain and hast redeemed us to Yahweh by thy blood out of every kindred and tongue and people and nation. So he's going to gather us from where we're scattered, and has made us unto our power, kings and priests, and we shall reign on the earth.